What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? I guess you guys are having a wonderful trading week, and I guess you guys are doing what's important and making sure that you better yourselves and become 1% better than you were yesterday. And I guess that you guys are doing the most and making sure that you're staying out the lane, right? That's your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. So today's video can be a trade, or can be today's video is going to be our market review. So today's review, we're coming back to Q2. We've done Q1, right? For the first quarter, we've summed it up and we finished it up. Now we're in the second quarter of 2024, right? We'll be continuing from where we left off, from what we were looking for and what we might be looking for, right? So before I get any further with the video, make sure you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, you share the video, you comment on the video, you click the links on the description to sign up with the brokers that I use. Or if you're looking for a legitimate forex trading course, you know what TOT Academy has came up with. I will leave my number and I will leave my Instagram links and everything. Or if you wanna be part of it, you can just leave the comment section right there and just comment, I wanna be part of it, and we're gonna continue from there. But my plan is to make sure that I help traders who are struggling out there to find the consistency, to see the results, or to maintain the discipline and the risk management that they have to maintain in the forex market. And we most of all make sure that we share a profitable and valuable trading skill that will not only benefit you from now, but obviously decades to come and years to come, because in forex history repeats itself, but the markets will forever evolve, so you need to keep up with it, right? So today we're looking at Nasdaq, right? Q2. I will explain what happened from what we looked at, from what we were looking for from the Q1 and what we anticipated for Q1. We're going to continue from there, see what happened and see what we might be looking for moving forward, right? So the Nas runs right here, right? The weekly, we left it right here, right? When the year started, when the year was just literally like starting, right? We anticipated that obviously, because we did break our all-time high resistance and had a break below, we anticipated, or we had an anticipation that obviously if it happens that price stays below my intraday if it happens that price stays below my all-time high resistance, then we might still look for that bear momentum and look for sales, right? Or if price is just in a push and an exhaustion phase, if we get price closing above this major all-time high resistance, then we simply anticipate a continuation to the upside. So our anticipation of looking for price to be bearish below our zone wasn't a success, right? And once we said that if it happens that price violates our all-time high resistance, then we still are going to look for continuation. So if you looked at the bear candlestick and the bullish candlestick, it was simply from price breaking out and breaking back below, and price breaking out again, closing above our all-time high resistance, and the coming candlestick having a bear open and a bullish candle close above our very same all-time high major resistance. That clearly gave us a confirmation that price will do it, simply continue moving to the upside. And when you clearly look at it, this was our bullish candle close, and this was our confirmation candlestick that we might be doing more. We might be looking for continuations to the upside. You guys get that? So what we anticipated on the Nas looking to be bullish, we did find that, right? So looking at what might possibly happen from the weekly, right? What might possibly happen from the weekly, it's very simple. Because price had this push to the upside and this possible double bottom and this possible double top, right? If it happens that price still stays above our all-time high resistance, we're still doing we still anticipate and move to the upside. And this will be mainly based on on price trading above our major all-time high resistance, creating that new support, and we look forward for those moves to the upside. You guys get that? Or if price breaks below our all-time high major resistance, we still are going to anticipate the bears having more control or having more strength over the bulls, right? Based on on price giving us a possible double bottom, or price giving us a possible double top, and price breaking below our major all-time high resistance, and we're looking for signs that price stays below our major all-time high resistance, we simply continue moving to the downside. Do you guys get that? So my take for Q2 will be very simple, or what we might anticipate for Q2 will be very simple. If price stays above this all-time high resistance, we'll still are looking forward for price being bullish, mainly based on price trading above resistance, creating new support. We look forward continuations to the upside. Or if price breaks below my all-time high major resistance and stays below, then I guess we're looking forward for bullish depletion and bear momentum, and look for those moves to the downside. Do you guys get that? So this will be my take for Nasdaq on the weekly time frame, right? So let's hop to the daily time frame so we can see how we could have capitalized, right? So daily time frame is also that simple, right? Daily time frame is also simple. We were looking forward for moves to the upside as long as price was staying above here, above our all-time high, and we're looking for sales if price stays below. So when you looked at price at this push and price stayed above our major resistance, right? So price staying above this major resistance and price having this highs that price has printed out. So when you see that, okay, price stayed above our major all-time high resistance, price stayed above our major all-time high resistance right here, right? So price stayed above our all-time high resistance, right? And price broke above our intraday all-time high, right? This all-time high that price has printed out, this very same all-time high. Price had a bullish candle close above the very same all-time high. With that being said, we anticipated that, okay, from price breaking this high and closing above the high, we might anticipate a continuation to the upside. And when you look at it, price simply continued moving to the upside, giving us those all-time highs, right? So when we still say, guys, that based on what we're looking at, we had this high that price violated and closed above and continued moving up. We had this possible resistance that price has printed out. With this resistance being printed out and price moving to the downside, this is our weekly double top. Don't get it twisted, right? So when I try and give you guys options of using trend lines, you can clearly see that obviously we had this channel that price has printed out, this bullish channel, right? So we had this possible bullish channel, not making it picture perfect. We had this possible bullish channel that price had a breakout, right, from holding our all-time high, from holding this support, this resistance that price has printed out, right? So from having this resistance that price has printed out and having this breakout of our bullish channel, you can clearly see that this move to the downside clearly indicated that the bears might be gaining momentum, but we just don't finalize it as of yet, because based on how we trade and how we execute in the markets and how we plan out our setups, we're simply waiting for two things, right? If the bears are really confirming that we might continue moving to the downside, let's at least have price trading below our major all-time high resistance and have a retest below to confirm that we still are trading below and have a move to the downside. And when you clearly look at it, we might be looking at what a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high move to the downside. Or if price doesn't violate this major all-time high resistance, we'll still do it. We'll still look forward for moves to the upside. Do you guys get that? Or if it happens that price violates this resistance, right, this intraday resistance, and gives us signs of a move to the upside, then we can at least anticipate a move to the upside based on what? Based on price violating our resistance, right, and closing above that resistance, and we're looking forward for continuations to the upside. So when you clearly look at it, that we could have capitalized here, and how we could have capitalized was mainly based on what? On price creating this high and this low and breaking above this high and closing above this high, anticipating what? Possible new highs. This is where we could have capitalized, right? Looking forward to what might be happening next, price was holding a bullish channel, right, and price created resistance, and from creating resistance we couldn't break above or break past that resistance. So what did we do? We broke below our diagonal resistance or our bullish channel. So from breaking below our bullish channel or our diagonal resistance, price gives us signs of a move to the downside. Looking forward for what might happen next, if it happens that price violates this resistance, right? This resistance that price has printed out and trades below, we might look for continuations to the downside. Or if price fails breaking below this resistance and stays above, then I guess we look forward for a move to the upside, and that will be simply how it has to be, as pure as cocaine and the 80s. Do you guys get that? So my second quarter, we wouldn't be looking for much. It's mainly based on us having to have the patience to see or to wait for price to confirm to us what might be happening. Are we going to stay above our major resistance, or are we going to stay below? If we stay above, then we're looking forward for those long positions, so those buy positions. Or if we stay below, then we're looking for those short positions or those sell positions. Do you guys get that? So this will be what we're anticipating for our Q2, and this will be what we might be looking for Q2, right? Financial disclaimer: everything I say or do is tested based on my own experience and my own opinion. It can happen, it might not happen, but all I urge you guys to do is to just use these bits and pieces of information that I share with you guys. Use this information that I share with you guys together with the information that you have gathered as a trader and use as a trader. See what I'm looking at, see what we might be looking at, change if there's something you have to change, or add if there's something that you have to add. But my urge and my plan is to make sure that you guys don't suffer like we have suffered back then. But without further ado, enough has been said, and enough has been shown, and enough has been proven. Without further ado, this is your boy Harlem. That's all I got on this video.